was all chewed up. It's
crazy.
Man.
All I remember is
looking
yeah, 03 because that's when I first started competing and stuff, and I had admired Ronnie Coleman, you know, from the minute I started picking up weights. And I remember picking up his '98 victory. I bought all those tapes. I have every Olympia tape since Lee Haney, and '98, yeah, was incredible. But I remember sitting there buying pay-per-view and watching that with my college friends, and literally on the chair, on the top of the damn chair, talking about, man, did you see that? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you just see what happened? One of my friends called me up from the prejudging. He called me up from the press conference and was like, Ronnie Coleman, you know, is going to take this at the press conference. I said, really, you think so? He's like, yeah. I was like, what about Jay? He's like, nah. What about nah, nobody. And then I said, call me up at prejudgment. He called me up and put the phone in the air when Ronnie Coleman's name was announced, and the whole place went crazy. And I remember hearing that, and I was like, I gotta buy the Nitro. I gotta buy this. So yeah, for me, yeah, '98 and '03, but '03 was retarded, man. Ask Jay, he'll tell you. He said a few expletives. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell just happened? This dude came off a damn spaceship, man. I mean, it's crazy.
Joe McNeil, you're the resident expert here. What year wins and why?
It's not a question. 03. 03, he was the biggest, most freakiest thing it's ever walked on stage, bar none.
Never happened again.
None.
And it's a guy.
The greatest.
It's the first time I ever recall, to this day, being in the audience, Ronnie walks out 03, and people started laughing. And they didn't start laughing for any other reason other than it was like that, oh my God. He was so big, so dominant, hitting shots, and Ronnie, I mean, you were obviously on stage watching these people, just the looks on their faces, like Godzilla had just walked in there, with this thing, and hit the last point, and it's just love. So Ronnie, let me ask you, you said 98, compare 98 to 03 when everybody seems to think you're the best. What did you like better about 98 than 03?
Well, in '98, it's kind of hard for me to believe that I won to this day, because in '98, I just planned on, hopefully I could make the top 5.
You were 8th the year before, correct?
I was 9th. I was 8th. I was 9th the year before.
So Ronnie Coleman wasn't really on anybody's radar.
Top 5.
That was Flex Wheeler's show to win.
Exactly.
Troy Alves.
Well, I want to say something. I remember Ronnie on stage. I liked the '98 better too. But Kevin and I looked at each other and like, that doesn't even look real. Because it was just like his leg just went from here to here. It just never stopped. I never seen anything like that. We both were just flabbergasted by it. Couldn't believe what we were seeing.
Well, I was backstage during the show. And when Ronnie took his clothes off, everybody was like this. We'll fight for second, third, and fourth.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Ronnie, for the record, how much did you weigh on stage in 03?
03 was 286.
Nice to see that where we was laughing. Ronnie,
That's what exactly.
and you could see it on Ronnie's face. He walked out in 03, took center stage and went, yep. And everybody went, yep. Question, yes sir.